All right, all right, all right. Hello. Hello, hello. Whoa. The little overlay thing was acting funky for a second. How are we doing, fellas? What's up, Kellen? What's up, Colby? Hope you guys are doing good. Check, alright, that all looks good. I basically had to rebuild all of my scenes today after the issues that we had last night. Yeah, that would be on me. I fell asleep as well. I didn't wake up till like 1:30, and I literally just streamed for like an hour and a half to be able to record a video that I guess is going to go up like tomorrow. I did a Ryan Sandberg debut with like a Cubs team build. So hey, for once, you'll get to watch a video and it'll be the first time you're seeing the gameplay. So hopefully you enjoy it. It was an interesting game, to say the least. But yeah, like I said, that was totally on me. I even woke up when my alarm went off at like 9:30 to get up, and I guess, laid there too long and fell back asleep. I did have a little time today. I went ahead and did the Player of the Month program. So we're going to do a Player of the Month team build for a game, I guess. And then the other one, let me go. Like that. I'll leave him at the bottom of the lineup since he's, you know, I said when I was making this team that I wanted it to be more off God Squad guys, but like It's an easy program to do. I feel like making a budget beast team build without Ronald on it is kind of disingenuous. I turned my ring light off while I was building all the stuff today, so forgot I need to turn. But I had set this whole budget team up, and like you saw, I had David Justice originally in right and Eric Davis in left. But 3 guys on this team got upgraded today. I had the old Altuve at second. I had the other Willie Adames, because before today he was like 15K. And then I had the old Jarren Duran. And then all 3 of them got upgraded cards for free today. So the no money spent budget beasts had a come up today. This Jarren Duran card, power left is a little low, but he's got a great swing. I always love his cards. And max clutch. His fielding's even really high, and like you can parallel him up to max speed. This is a ridiculous card for free. And he, like, we're legitimately to the point in the year, I think, that anybody that doesn't have live series done, you're not missing anything. Granted, he's still an amazing card to get. Don't get me wrong. He's still technically the best center fielder in the game. Just the switch hitting over Griffey. But I saw on Showzone's meta overall or whatever that they calculate that King Griffey Jr. is actually like 120 overall, and Beltran's only like 116 overall or something like that. And I think it's because the differentials in the power. Griffey has more power against both sides, and at parallels he'll have higher contact and clutch, and they'll be the exact same fielder. The only difference is the switch hitting and 2 speed. Griffey gets up to 95, right? Yep, and higher steal. So I mean, there's a little bit of trade-off. This is kind of the speculation I have for my God Squad as of right now. And honestly, I don't know that Willie Adames is going to stay at third base. Because next Friday when the new missions come out, I'm going to be able to get Jose Bautista for free. So he's probably going to play secondary at third. And then, honestly, I think Willie Adames just leaves the team, maybe. I do like the versatility of Dick Allen a little better. Ted Williams is the slowest. He's a better defender than Ronald, but the max speed and max arm averages it out better for Ronald, I think. So I think that's the best outfield I have to run with the best cards available. If I'm going to run Batista at third, which I think, why not? There's so many outfielders, why not put him at third? And the lefty meta being as crazy as it is, I'm going to try running Shea at catcher and then my backup catcher at first. If for some reason, because there are some righty pitchers that have come out, like Corbin Burns, Corey Kluber. This Glass now, honestly, isn't terrible, and he's so tall, he's weird. This card's completely free. Luis Castillo. He doesn't have outlier on either fastball, though, which I thought was weird for a Castillo card. But he'll still be on tons of teams, kind of like these two. They're trying, Roy Halladay, they're trying to diversify it up a little bit, give us some more righty pitching, and so I'm sure it'll only be a matter of time. My day was good, Kellen. Appreciate you asking. How was your day, man? Sorry, I'm just yapping away like crazy. Great. We love to hear that. But yeah. See if I can back out and come back in and fix the attributes. No, for some reason it's not fixing the attributes. Don't think. I have one singular pack. Let's see if we get anything. What's up, Colby? Hope you're doing good tonight, bud. But yeah, I swapped over to Stream Elements finally. I had a day today, home alone. My daughter was at daycare. I was actually up fairly early and worked on it and built new scenes. I built another one. We'll just go take a look at it real quick. I built a just chatting scene for when I need to hide my screen instead of just zooming in way too far on my face. So, you know, there's that. The alerts should pop up. It says supposedly there's a chat bot and there's commands. I don't know what any of the commands are. I'll get a little more in depth with all that stuff as we go, but so far I'm pretty pleased with the change. I also like the new color scheme. I know I've mentioned it a couple times, but I am super excited for Battlefield 6 coming out, and that color scheme is going to match very well. But yeah, thankfully, before the announcement of Ken Griffey Jr., I had all of the previous Spotlight cards. So I had Glasnow and Michael Harris, Nicholas and Lucas Giolito, and then Brandon Woodruff and Willie Adames' first card. So I just had to get 2 more to get Griffey. So they were a little expensive. Like, I think I paid like $50K a piece for them, which they've gone down a little now that people are doing the programs. This card's actually pretty sick. He's just a really bad defender, and we're to the point in the year where there's too many 5-tool outfielders to choose from, I feel like, to sacrifice defense. Or like in Ronald's case, he's not a great defender, but he has max speed and max arm strength, so he still plays good defense. This has to be the fakest 98 overall I've ever seen. Like, almost maxing a card out against one side to give him 70s against the other. That's wild. This one's kind of interesting too. The outlier knuckle curve, I don't ever feel like it's that deceptive. But you never know. Somebody pitches well, like I've said multiple times recently, if you pitch well or somebody pitches well with any card and sequences well, it doesn't matter. Like, you can struggle against anybody if somebody knows how to pitch. But yeah, I don't really know what to do to warm up, honestly. I should have bought him. He went back up. $585. So we will be playing on All-Star. We've almost got this stupid card that I'm never going to use, so that's something. I think you get to 75, right? 35 more points. Yeah, you get to 75. Let me look at my pitching options on this first team build, so I try not to double up my pitching. I mean, honestly, I feel like I just need to start the guys from the team builds. Duty draws. Pulled Jordan Westberg. Glad to see people pulling the spotlight cards. It was pretty devious of them to not have any Tops Now in the program and then still put Tops Now in the pack for some reason. Kind of tempted. I don't know. Churio's faster with 3 less reaction, 7 more speed. I feel like that balances it, and he's got a weaker arm. Yeah. It'd be smarter to play him like that, I guess. Yeah, now the reaction's similar. But he has a way better arm. Yeah. Honestly, I may just take a few swings. It's not going to be the same because my batting practice is on Hall of Fame. And I was wondering if they added the Speedway jersey, just out of curiosity. They did. Okay. Just take a few swings with each and get moving. I have heard that taking batting practice on a higher difficulty than what you're going to play on is not great, but oh well. Oh yay. We took Acuna off the freaking roster because he's on the 15-day IL. Good lord. I feel like that's a bit an overreaction, but whatever. Oof. That is significantly faster than what I've been hitting recently. Why does that seem so loud? Turn it down a little bit. Okay. Maybe we'll just move on. Okay. Did it hopefully fix the attributes? No, for some reason it made it worse. I feel like there are certain guys that even when you back out and come back in, it doesn't fix shit. See, even swapping them out, the attributes still seem to be broken. That's great. Game's been out for 4.5 months. Why would it work? The other thing I thought, but I feel like it was going to take much longer to do, was giving each one of them a dedicated video and doing like a Giants team build, doing a Mariners team build. Unfortunately, both of their best captain boosts are pitchers, so you can't run them both at the same time. Is Robbie Ray his captain? He is. Gives contact and batting clutch. It's not really super necessary. I mean, it would just max out his contact right. I'm not running that stupid whatever his name is. Lee. Jung-Hoo Lee. For the contact right and vision, because I can't get any more power left. So, yeah. They really need to reevaluate their thought process on captains, or just move on from them next year. Yeah, I've heard that. I haven't experienced the same thing. Like, for me, usually it's just about getting a little bit of movement, getting the hand-eye coordination going, bat to ball. Because, like, the timing's all going to be dependent on the pitcher you face anyway, so it doesn't even really matter. like I don't even remember who it was I was practicing against for Hall of Fame Weekend Classic games, but I was doing it on Legend because the team that I was practicing against didn't have an outlier sinker pitcher for like righty at bats, and so I just wanted it to simulate more of like an outlier sinker. And so I had a guy that threw a normal sinker, like low mid 90s, and turned it to Legend, so it was faster. Like I don't know. Yeah, let's record the intro. YouTube, what's going on today? We just got the Player of the Month program today. We're going to do a team build of the best cards that came out either over the month or in the program today. The Lightning player ended up being Willy Adames, in spite of the fact he got a pack card a few weeks ago. That was a 97 overall. This card is gross. It's almost identical to the other one, except for now he's maxed out against lefties instead of being reverse split heavy. Great free shortstop option. He's a great shortstop option for anybody with how lefty heavy the pitching meta is right now. Some other notable cards. Jordan Westburg got like the first spotlight card of the year, so it's cool to see him get another card. The first one was reverse split heavy. So he's a little weaker power-wise against righties, but he does have Dead Red and Unfazed. Dead Red will help if your timing's good on fastballs. The Retro Lightning got announced yesterday, and everyone's heads exploded. Ken Griffey Jr., Player of the Month from July of 1996 with 11 home runs and a 1293 OPS. This is now currently, I guess, the highest meta overall rated card in the game, according to ShowZone. It's like 120 overall. And the next highest is Beltron at 116 overall, which this clears contact, power, vision, clutch. Their fielding is the same. Beltron has 2 more speed and maxed out stealing, but otherwise they're almost the exact same. Griffey is one of the best left-handed swings in the game with every quirk in the game. Doesn't have unfazed, so not every quirk, but almost all of them. Almost all of them you want. Jaron Duran got another card. He was somebody that people were speculating could possibly get the Lightning as well. He didn't. He still got a beefy 99 overall card. Power's a little weak lefty-lefty, but again, he's got a great swing. He's got first pitch. I thought he had like Breaking Ball or Dead Red, but maybe that was last year and he lost it. Great defensive card with great speed. Salvi. This is a pretty typical Salvi card of the last few years. Reverse split, maxed out against righties. He's been killing the ball the last couple weeks. Still usable against lefties, so we'll just have to see. I'm not going to use him defensively. He's going to DH. Threw the Bellinger card at first base. I haven't got to use him a lot online, but enjoyed him when I have. Jose Altuve got another card, and it's ridiculous. Super high contact, high vision, max clutch. The fielding is honestly not terrible for an Altuve card. At P5, he'll be a gold fielder with 78 reaction, so he won't quite get gold reaction, but 68 speed at this stage in his career. At his height, you know, you'll take that. Altuve's always got some good quirks too. Smaller strike zone is easier to hit with sometimes if you're used to it. And then Jackson Churio got the collection card in the retro collection, the step right below Ken Griffey Jr. He had like a 20 game hitting streak where he hit almost 400 over that span, and maxed out contact both sides. He's another typically reverse split guy. 85's not bad power wise, and he had a pretty good year last year, so he has breaking ball hitter, which will help if you square up a breaking ball against a lefty. Great speed, doesn't steal a lot of bases. And so we are going to run this team. Let's see. What was Luis Castillo is probably going to start this game for us. Either that, or if we have to play more than one, then we'll use Tyler Glass now. Jojo Romero, max pitching clutch, and I believe he had great control of all of his pitches, and max break on the slider. So he'll be pretty nasty. That'll be fun to see. But yeah, let's get into the game. Alrighty, alrighty, alrighty. That is the plan. That is the plan. Like I said, I want to do 2 team build videos tonight. One for just like the player of the month, and then the next one will be like a budget team build. Good cards to use on a budget. And ironically, there's going to be a few cards from today on here. I mean, honestly, half of the team is player of the month cards from this go around. So, yeah. But that's typically always been the case with player of the month. Like, it's gross. There's a reason why you can not play the game for a couple months and jump back on, and usually player of the month would put you pretty square right in the meta. I think I'm gonna make me a drink and we will get started. I'll give you fellas that come hang out all the time a heads up. This weekend, there may not be any MLB The Show being played. It may all be Battlefield 6. So, if you're cool with just hanging out and having me entertain you, cool. If you're just here because you enjoy video game baseball, I apologize, but I am very excited to hop on that beta, and most of my buddies are too, so we're going to get the dad squad rolling in Battlefield. I don't think we've played Battlefield together since like Battlefield 1. Usually it's just like me and one of my friends checking out Battlefield every so many years whenever a new one comes out, which the last 2 have really sucked, but okay. Hopefully we can see if there's some new subscribers tonight. Hopefully the new alert pop-up works good. I was so excited when I built all the new scenes today. I had to go to the grocery store to get some stuff for dinner, and I bought a bag of 100 pizza rolls. I'm kind of hoping to start doing the streams like I've been talking about for months while my crap wasn't working. That I'll like eat a pizza roll for every new subscriber, eat a chicken nugget for every new, that kind of stuff. So we shall see. Anything to try to help boost the rate that we're gaining subscribers here early on. Try to get the algorithm to be our friend and push us out a little more. Because I feel like we've plateaued again. We jumped from 70 to like 90 really fast. and then it was a very slow crawl from like 92 to 100. So we will just see. I mean, until the growth takes off even more, the shotgun and a beer for every 10 new subscribers is going to stand. I feel like that's a pretty, for right now, I mean, it's like 3-4 streams to get 10 new subscribers, so we're going to keep that going. And I mean, I'll still probably keep it going if the growth starts picking up more. It'd just be every 25 subscribers, every 50, every, you know, that's way down the road. The growth would have to really take off for that to be an issue. So do like the prospect of Randy getting an at-bat at some point. Maybe he goes in for Duran if it's, you know, some lefty I don't want to face. Lefty. He's not terrible defensively. He's got decent enough speed. It's crazy that he only has 83 speed and 90 stealing for a card about having 5 straight 2020 seasons. But whatever. Let's not nitpick it too much, I guess, or we'll all just be disappointed all the time. What do we think? Do I throw an opener? No, because I mean they're both righties. Both the guys for the program that I would want to throw are both righties, so I just need to throw them. I think I'm going to throw the free one first. Yeah, I'll throw Luis Castillo first and hope that I don't get absolutely murdered by somebody using a bunch of lefties and switch hitters. If I do, then what do you do about it? I mean, it is what it is. Ooh, that was quick. Alrighty. First attempt at getting a game in. And of course, parallel 5, Clayton Kershaw. Not great for Ken Griffey Jr., but great for Willie Adames and the other righties in the lineup, I guess. So we will see how it goes. Not the home team either. See where we're playing. It kind of looks like a custom stadium. Diddy's Baby Oil. Okay. I didn't pay attention to his record at all. I did also sign up for Spotify Premium finally, so that I didn't have to constantly be trying to mute ads. Oh, we're playing at Steinbrenner, the old home stadium. Oh, okay. Is that a little early? Yeah. Pulled in off of it. Alrighty. When I was grinding the content earlier today, I decided to throw on the old Speedway Classic uni. Dang. First swing, first hit for King Griffey. Lightning. Love that. I would have really loved if he hadn't have missed with that slider and I could have hit a home run to left field the first at bat, but what do you do? Oh, I'm under it and just late. Dang. That was a hanging slider down the middle. Dang. All right. Missed 2 good pitches to hit. Hit that one pretty good, just kind of on top of it. Wow, what a take. Alrighty. Alright, let's string a few more good at-bats together this inning instead of just, missing good pitches to hit. Okay. Just late. It's a good sign when that's what you're looking for, and you're late on it. I was camping down there looking for it, and just missed it. Salvy's weaker against lefties, but we'll let him go. Not squaring up the slider just yet. I was thinking change up away. It was a strike, at least. Ooh, try to sneak a four-seam down in. Bing bong. Bing bong. First time he threw a curveball. Probably, I mean, I would guess you're not trying to throw that for a strike. Maybe you're trying to bury it and it hung. Got in off the plate a little too much. Too excited because I got the pitch I was looking for. Good. Bing bong. attacking more with the four seam the last two at bat, or this at bat, and then this inning in general. I got just off the plate. Damn. He buried it that time. Again, he's going to catch that. Slam my PCI past a hittable pitch. We're going to have to settle in. Wow. Nah, perfect, up and away. Like, right on the black is wild. Give me the rollover I'm looking for there, man. Nice. We'll take it one batter later, I suppose. Good swing. Unfortunately, there's some guys on this team with great speed and bad steal ratings. Churio and Westberg back to back. Great speed, no steal rating. Oh, he threw it for a strike that time. Okay. Oof. Guessing that was a backdoor slider attempt. Man, what a line out. What a line out. Just early. Okay. That max clutch activated now. I chased that one in off the plate, and so I hesitated there. That stinks. Sorry, Griffey. Oh, good changeup. I was looking sinker down and away there. My eyes lit up and then I was late. I thought that was a sinker. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. That was not a good inning. Still a gold fielder. No parallels in right field. I love that. Okay. Double play ball. Nice. Back-to-back innings, back-to-back double plays to end it. Oof. Didn't get up to it. It was still in the ambush zone, and somehow I was very late. This could be a rough one. Maybe I should have warmed up. Thank you, Shay. Bangaliers. Ah. That was a bad swing. That was worse. I was looking for the slider. Doesn't mean I need to swing at a slider. I should swing at a strike. I dropped my PCI back down. Yeah. Thank you. Bing bong. Was that a irritation four-seam up? Maybe. Oh, I got it. And I fucking... Pitches down the middle, man. Your eyes light up, and it fucks up your timing. Nobody to blame but myself. It very easily should be 6 or 7 to nothing. I've missed some real cookies in the middle of the strike zone so far. Nice. Nice. I will say, seeing that silver shield on ground balls does make me nervous. Nice. The bing bong, man. It's where all the power comes from. Nice. Okie dokie. What a take. Ah. Dead red in first pitch, and I'm just violently early. I didn't feel late there. Kershaw is annoyingly deceptive, though. Like, that looked like it was almost at me and just ran the whole way back there. He threw it for a strike. Okay. I dropped under it, and I'm late somehow. Well, it started off great. And then 2 bad at-bats in a row there with Griffey. Wow. Okay. Get. It is just out of the strike zone. Doesn't he have bad ball hitter, though? Okay. Definitely one of the scarier at-bats in his lineup, so it's nice to get that first out. We held R2 and then stayed on a sinker away really well. That's weird. Just late, base hit the other way. Yay. Alright, let's score some freaking runs here, man. Wow. Okay. Good swing, Jaron. I think that's going to be another Bingus Bongus. Was that a changeup? Can't tell. Good spot. Whoa. Went for the up and in sinker and almost threw it to another planet. Oh, I was way too early. Like I said, I'm missing too many hangers this game, man. Bing bong. I missed out of my freaking ambush zone. Way too much launch angle. How was I so stinking early there? Dang. Squared up, and I'm pretty sure he has bad ball hitter, but not very good exit velo off that. Okay. Half that ball is in the strike zone, but okay, man. Somehow that's 99 off the bat the other way when it's a pitch in. That's weird. Not just late, but late. Of course he didn't. He's just swung at everything all game. Why would he have gone? Well, didn't seem like a great swing anyway, so the fact that he got it to go that far was kind of ridiculous. Yeah, just early. Out of the park just early. Of course. Yeah. Okay. And another early that's going to leave the park this time. Nice. Yep. And then the very next pitch will be the inning ending out. Or no, we've only got 2 outs. This game generally is wild sometimes. That's so annoying. I brought the first early swing back. Couldn't get the second one, I guess. First straight 4-seam in of the game. Ah, just out of the zone. Dang. He does have a breaking ball hitter, so that would have been helpful. It's going to stay up and get caught, probably. No, it got down. What do you know? Thank you. I felt like I was out of my ambush zone, so... Well, that was it, and I missed it. Backdoor slider. Good spot, too. Early. Way early on a freaking outlier fastball. Please get down. No check swing. I don't think I could have tapped that button any softer. But okay. We'll bring in JoJo. Why not? It's unfortunate for you. Well, that missed and got strike zone, and I didn't want to, but it worked out. Bing Bong with Willie Adames. I'd love one of those. I haven't got one of those yet. I think I got a hit with him. Didn't feel late, but okay. Ambush, sitting there waiting on it, but whatever. Ooh, I was too late. I saw it well, but I sat back way too long on it. That is why you turn off the auto shift. A weak fly ball turned into a double, turned into a bad read by him, turned into a triple, turned into just a bad input, I guess, controlling the guy, turned into an inside the park home run to shallow left field. Okay. Very fast. Okay, well, I can't rob that one. At least that one was a perfect and not an early. We'll let it ride for 2 more at least. I do. He's playing right field for me right now. I got a double my first at-bat with him, and then I've wasted his next 3 at-bats or whatever it is now. That's a bad pinpoint. Okay. Well, we probably need to get him out of there now. Who to go to? Okay. Another early. Nope, no, it's saying it's a good swing for some reason. Sinker down and away. Pulled to right center, but... Alright, well, I've wasted opportunities to score way too much this game, and now I'm paying for it. Of course that's foul. He gets how to play. It's called George M. Steinbrenner. It's a custom stadium built on the field that the Rays are playing their games at this year. Okay. Which I'm actually the visiting team in this game, but I do have this field. I've played a lot of games at it so far this year. It plays really well most of the time. Unfortunately, it's given up a few earlies on me this game. Acuna had an early home run. It can say that Cattell's was good, but it was early side of good. at best. All right, got to score one. Oh, good splitter. That dies to the track. Dang, I can't be late on that. I was looking sinker and I was late on a four seam. I mean, I think I got to pinch hit for him. Knuckle curve. No, normal curve. It's gonna be a line out. You are kidding me with that shit, man. Oh, that's tough. You've only faced two batters, brother. You gotta pitch with him. All right, well, keeps it alive. The retro lightning brings up the current lightning to win the game. Oof, I got it. I shouldn't have swung because it was out of the zone. God. Good spot. Just out of every corner and I swung through it. Dang. Well, GG's to that guy. That was unfortunate. I wasted too many opportunities to score. And he got a lucky home run and a good swing, and that's the way it goes sometimes. Why can't the menu just work at this point in the year? Cool. I have fiber hardwired into my console, but there's an unhandled network error. Anywho, yeah, all in all, good game, fun team build. Definitely some great free cards. I wish I'd have taken a few better swings with some of them. Man, over with Jordan Westbrook, that's crazy. Another 2 for 4 for Shea. And he got a home run that time. Another 2 hits for Bellinger. A home run and then a fluke inside the park home run because of the shift. Hate that I only went 1 for 5 with the Lightning player, but I got 2 hits with Griffey. Pitched really good with Luis Castillo, so that sucks that he ended up with a no decision. Got a hold with Jojo Romero. Oh well, that's the way it goes sometimes, especially on All-Star. You're going to have some fluky stuff happen. I didn't score as many runs as I should have on All-Star, so thanks for coming out. Unfortunito. Yeah, man, it is what it is. I wasn't warm enough or ready for the game, and I paid for it. Now, Altuve, Adames, Duran, they're all going to get a chance to go again. Because now we're going to do the Budget Beast team build. So let's see how it goes. YouTube, what's going on? We're back with another team build video. A team that I had planned before the content came out for Player of the Month. We're going to do Budget Beast team build. Free cards, easy to get cards. Ironically enough, 3 of these cards are just straight upgrades of guys that I already had on this team build before today. Well, there we go. I had the 97 Willy Adames because before they announced Ken Griffey Jr. was the Retro Lightning, he was going for like 20K, 15K, easily obtainable for anybody. No money spent, guys. You know, inverse splits can be a godsend because they get more attributes on what's usually the platoon disadvantage side, and Willy Adames is usually one of those guys. Diamond fielding. I didn't realize that they tanked his fielding a little bit to give him better hitting on the Lightning card. He's only got 85 fielding on that one. But yeah, just straight upgrade there. I initially had the Summer Series Jose Altuve, if the game would just load. Like I've got fiber optic internet hardwired in. I initially had the Summer Jose Altuve at second base. He got a card, got upgraded. And Jarren Duran had his Summer Series card, and he just straight got upgraded. So, same guys on the team, but just got a little bit better. So, we're going to take them in, and we're going to see how they do. I think maybe I'm going to try to throw one of these 2 guys, Trevor Rogers. He's got really good per 9s actually on this card. Max pitching clutch, 116 hits per 9. K per 9's not great, which might suck on All-Star. And then I've liked this Kyson Witherspoon the other times that I've used him. Outlier 4-seam with a cutter to play off of it, slider to play off of it, good circle change. So we'll just have to see. Throw somebody else in here to get some stamina back. I do believe Chris Sale is pretty low. Where was he? Right there? Yeah. Let's just try to get some energy back on some guys. But yeah, let's jump into the game and see how we can do with this team build. Heck yeah, Kellen. Shout out to Kellen. Always in here supporting the stream. Shout out to his brother, Colby. In here a lot. Spangler, appreciate you hanging out, asking some questions, seeing what's up, seeing how everything's going. The good news is that there hasn't been a subscriber that the alert has missed. We're still sitting at 100, so I mean, some subscribers would have been cool, but the fact that it didn't miss any is a plus. kind of stinks. Jordan Westberg, he's just so platoon heavy. That lower power against righties. I think this is going to be the team we run. Don't love that he's almost out of energy, or he will be getting lower on energy. I mean, I guess he'd be the other option here. Man. Maybe we use Hater as an opener. I believe he's like the first tier of the collection, isn't he? Yeah. We need to get on a little win streak here if I'm not going to play much this weekend or next weekend because of the Battlefield 6 beta. Got to get closer to that 700 range before the next weekend classic. I would still like to play in that division for the rewards, even though I don't enjoy playing on Hall of Fame so much. Like, I'll do it for 6 games trying to get the stubs out of it. If I don't, I guess I don't, and I play it on All-Star. Alrighty. Let's see what the budget squad can do. Facing Hunter Brown, has a hard slider. This dude has every card in the game, it looks like. And he really likes 98 Cody Bellinger. So we will have to see. I really like that Hunter Brown card as well, so. And yet again, of course, we are not the home team. Playing at Chip It. $260 games played, so that's a record of all time. Oh no, we're playing at Oak Street, it looks like. Chev's favorite stadium. Okie dokie. that is why people have weird records. I will say I've enjoyed a lot more doing the team builds over the last week as opposed to just sweating it out with the God Squad on Hall of Fame. So take that for what it's worth. Alrighty. Another good squad. Bunch of Home Run Derby cards and Ronald. Kyle Schwarber's a glorified Home Run Derby card as well. Means he's not going to have the greatest defense, though. Okay. The 99cc sinker cutter slider changeup. Slowest windup of all time. The four seam does get up to 100. Okay. Oh, brother. Anyone with changeup. Okay. Good start to the game so far. Well, it was actually. Nice. Okay. Oh, what a bad swing. I was looking for a sinker down and away. That's why the first time through, before I get used to a pitcher, I should just take first pitch. Because I did not recognize that well. Okay. Thank you, Cody. Really wish I hadn't hit into a double play. It really killed momentum. That's a heck of a block from a card with 60 blocking. Just an off plate. Okay. And I keep that fair somehow. Yeah, we're throwing the lefty. Okay, could we not miss out of the fucking par on a perfect release? That'd be cool. That's the second time I've robbed Buxton in 2 games now. Wow. I'm going to be honest, that wasn't... Okay, and then the very next pitch is a perfect, so it didn't matter. But that was a home run that didn't need to be one anyways. He was early on a changeup away on a perfect release. Unfortunate. At least it's not 2-1. So I guess there's that. We will get Eric Davis in there. Good break on that slider because it looked like it was just hanging over the middle of the plate for the longest time. Hurley, huh? Jose, 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 Jose. Bing bong, bing bong. Four seam. And another four seam. Okay. Okay. Missed it. Was looking for the four seam and swinging at other pitches, and then missed the four seam looking for other pitches. Nice. Good backwards at bat there, idiot. Uh-huh. Didn't recognize cutter out of the hand, so that's good. Not a great feeling there. And then a perfect out. Nice. His went into the bleachers. Mine went into a glove. Okay. Good slider. Good slider. Didn't love throwing that in the slam zone, but I kind of felt like I needed to spread the strike zone a little more. I felt like the pitch sequencing needed it that inning. Been a little too predictable, too similar. That's going to go foul. Damn. That's good. Ambushing for a fastball in, then you're late on a fastball in. Quality at bat. And then I'm going to fucking line out on a perfect swing. That is as perfect as a non-perfect swing can be. Slightly under it. Not slightly to the side of it. That's why we take first pitch, because that sunk out of the zone. Oof. That looked fat, and then it died like a duck. You know, I did a good job at working counts last night. The last stream before that. I'm not tonight. Get a little bit of success, swing too much. A perfect pitch isn't one that we want to swing at anyway. So, like, chill out, man. Of course, that couldn't be an out. It was just a perfect pitch with a terrible swing. Same with that. Sure. Why would that be a swing? He's just swinging at everything. As soon as I say that, he doesn't swing at something. I would love for my opponent's bad swings to end up as outs sometimes instead of foul balls. Or fucking base hits up the middle. That'd be cool. Holy shit, that was fast. So we go from having a very slow windup to a very fast stretch. That is scary. Throw the ball, please. I fucking hate that stupid animation. I'm loading a throw because I want you to throw the fucking ball. Throw the fucking ball. Let's try to put some better at-bats together. It's a good spot. We don't have to swing. Probably a strike call anyway, but... Thought he'd go force him up. That dropped in very good. Did I just get fucking launch angled here? I sure did. That's fucking fantastic. Perfectly squared up. There is so much of that ball in the strike zone. Yep, that's not a called check swing. It was just fucking ridiculously past the plate. I'm sure that's a desync issue, right, guys? Score some damn runs. Jeez. It's been a tough night, and when I'm not taking bad swings, my good swings are just going right to gloves. I think Ronald should have 2 hits. That last one should have at least been a home run. I don't remember exactly about the first one. I think it was not as good, but... Oh, changeup is risky. Max contact, max power. I didn't quite square it up all the way, so I guess so. This dude is flirting with it. That was so much worse than Ronald's swing. That's annoying. Not touching it. Just basically hooked around it. That was a good swing, though. Oof. Lefty, lefty, 492. Allah, Allah. Bing, bong. Okay, so we decided to throw that for a strike, first pitch. Please get down. Yay. Didn't see the forkball out of the hand there. That's good. Is that a ball? No, it was a strike. Yeah, there's just no way Schwarber's catching that ball. I can't believe that wasn't sent to the fucking bleachers, man. Come on. Okay. Not even a foul ball there. Nice. "46 pitches, huh? And a starter's tired? That's crazy. That is crazy." Let's add on a little. Man, I really hate that I struck out with Ronald there. Thank you. This dude's out of here. Like, you're kidding me. Well, I suppose that's the team build. That's a 26-minute video. Didn't even play that great. But it is what it is. Trevor Rogers wasn't bad, that's for sure. Especially with the 86, 84 hits per 9, whatever it was. Like, he struck out quite a few anyways, so. Gonna get this network disconnect thing again, because the game's awesome. Definitely didn't make millions of dollars on the sale of this game this year. But yeah, the gist of this video was you don't have to spend a dime. You don't have to know life the game. Just do a few programs. Speedway Classic, Outfield Assist, Player of the Month programs, the Home Run Derby program. And you've got the entire starting 9 and one of the bench guys and 2 pitchers. And honestly, everybody else is just kind of fill in with free cards, so easy enough. Thanks for coming out. Alrighty. Do we try to do the Twins team build that we were going to do last night? That I put together last night and then erased because I needed room to do Player of the Month today. Joe Ryan. Don't really want him pitching, but you know, maybe we stick with the theme of the team. Okay, he's got his energy back. Who was it that just threw? Luis Castillo. Where'd he go? Right there. Okay. Did I sell Rod Carew as well? I think I did. May just have to let those ride, I guess. This is always the dumbest setup. Unhandled server issue. Yeah, welcome to the event. Thanks, I was just here. see what we get out of this, I guess. A choice pack. Whoa.
Let's see what the budget squad. Oh, there's. Oh. YouTube, what's going on? We're back with another team build video.
Oh, excuse me. Alrighty. Oh, excuse me. Alrighty. Give me 1 second. You can go make a little bottle for my daughter. I apologize. I apologize. Had to go take some milk to my daughter really quick. She's too stinking adorable, so. I'll lay there for just a second. Calming her down, helping try to calm her down, talking to her. Alright. Best Twins team we can put together. We shall just see. We're gonna give it a go. I guess I should record an intro for it. YouTube, what's going on? We're back again with another team build. Apparently it's our favorite thing to do right now. One that I thought would be a good team build, since they offloaded half of their 26-man roster at the trade deadline. Do a Twins theme team build. Obviously this isn't all current players. Got Torrey Hunter, Rod Carew. I threw Carlos Santana at first because he did play for the Twins at one point. Joe Mauer, Dozier. Maybe a Twins fan out there gets a little enjoyment out of this. Hopefully we play well so they can get some enjoyment out of it. Probably going to start Mr. Riley Quick in the first game that I play. Good pitch mix, sinker cutter. Controls. Wow. Those are actually really bad. Pitch break. Screw it. Let's see how it goes. Let's get into it. We'll rock some Twins jerseys. Since I have forgotten to do that with the last two team-centric builds, we'll try to do it here. Okay. That was really quick. Hopefully it's not 7:03 because I don't want to do this on Hall of Fame. I wouldn't. I would just leave. All right. P5 Jake Miz. Good team. Bunch of good cards. You just have to see. Still on All-Star, so that's good. Didn't want to have to try to do this on Hall of Fame. Okay. It's kind of hard to tell with the theme team because it's based off the cards in your lineup, what your attributes are. And since this is a bunch of guys that don't typically use or haven't used much, we'll just have to see. Okay. Definitely not a swing, huh? And then just pump check the shit out of that one. That's cool. So this is off to a good start. That wasn't a swing, huh? Okay. Okay. It looked like an awfully firm pump fake. It'd be nice to use Santana again. He came out early enough in the year that I didn't really get to use this card. I've got like 5 ABs with him or something. Maybe it's more like 8. I don't remember. But it's not many. Throw the ball, please. Why did we take so long to throw that ball? Just so we wouldn't turn a double play? I can tell you, Danny Colomb may be in this game with the quickness. We've already got 3 righties or 3 lefties in the first 4 batters. No lock on there. That's wild. Okay. Curveball, changeup, or his other pitches, right? Yeah. I really did like Griffey so far. Where'd I go? 2 for 5 with him the first game that I used him, Nolan. Wish I had done a little better, but his first AB was a perfect double, lefty. Felt good. Okie dokie. Byron Buxton still fucks on baseballs. Nolan, you're probably long gone. I just realized you commented that before Kellen said he liked the music, which happened before I gave my daughter some milk. Okay. Nice. Love that. This may be a 2-gamer if we keep hitting. Ooh, no. I threw it for a strike. Bing bong times 2. Yes. Okay. And I'm definitely out now because I wasn't running straight through the bag because I thought that was definitely down the line. Chipper's worse against lefties. Nicholas is worse against lefties. This is the exact kind of lineup. Marte, Raleigh, every single person in this lineup is worse against a lefty. This is the exact reason why I throw an opener almost every single game. If you needed any more proof than this. Nice. I can't see his 9-hole hitter, but so far, the first 8 are worse against... That's going to be a line out. That's wild. That's just wild. Oof. Duran's his 9-hole hitter. Worse against lefties. Oof. Oh, good changeup. I thought he'd finally go back to a fastball there. Ironic that I'm playing somebody with Minnesota jerseys on. No check swing. Okie dokie. Love the physics of the mound in the game, that the ball always bounces towards the fielder. Or no, he's got Willie Adames, it looks like. So his 9-hole hitter is the only guy in his lineup that's better against lefties. Didn't Crew have like 90 fielding? Why in the world has he got a silver shield? Well, that felt nice. I do usually like Torrey Hunter's swing. He just never really gets a top-end card that's really viable for a God Squad. Mm-hmm. I didn't see that very good at all out of the hand. Almost seemed to like run out of the hand. Just got to the middle too much? Okay. Very late. And then early. Okay. Lost that out of the hand very quickly. Beat that into the ground. Nice. Not sure what's going on over there. Okay. Well. First hit of the game had to be a home run, huh? He did have a perfect out with Cattell, so I suppose there's that. He was bound to get a hit eventually. Did we give the controller to our brother all of a sudden? Okay, so we're sitting on hard stuff up and in. Okie dokie. Just gotta adjust. Honestly, it won't be very long into the game. I'm gonna bring a lefty in. This whole lineup screams, bring in a lefty, please. If I had Robleski in the bullpen, I'd just bring him in already. Bing bong. What's up, Colby? Oh, good changeup. Does stride feel late? Kind of felt like the stride was really late there. Almost identical ground ball from the first time he was up. That time it didn't hit the mound, it just bounced that direction. A little late. Man, you remember how awesome Royce Lewis cards used to be? Could play every position, diamond defense, great speed. We're going to try to pull it out. Just have to see how we do, man. Dang. I was probably trying to do too much, trying to force it that way. I should have just taken that pitch. Okay. Just off the end of the bat, I guess. That floated. I still should have taken it. It's the same playlist that I've used. It's just without ads this time. Dude, on All-Star, his par is non-existent. It is the size of the ball. Got 3 of my 8 hits with Rod Carew. That release point was awkward. Right at him. I guess that may be attribute dysfunction at this point in the year. Oh, I'm under it a little bit. Dang. Not enough power to get away with being under it that much. Robert Suarez isn't bad. He just has a very herky-jerky, over-the-top motion. It'll take anybody a second to kind of get used to his release point. Oof. Nice. Don't even know who Quentin Young is, but we'll take it. Threw it for a strike, too. Nice. Bing bong. Bing bong times 2. Oh, why did that hit like that? That bat sounded like it was made of foam. I know it was just late, but that sounded like a Nerf bat trying to hit a real ball. Good Lord. Yeah, brother, I hope you got a lot of platoon options because you got an entirely left-handed heavy lineup, including your switch hitters. Okay. Yeah. We're just better. Don't get that at all. One of the best control pitchers in the game with the smallest pars on All-Star, and he just misses on a perfect release. I really wish this card had a change-up. I think his live series does, if I'm not mistaken. It would make all of the difference in the world if he had a change-up on this card. Of no doubter, huh? On a just late in? Just late in. Yup. How could I possibly have known that? Maybe because of the location I threw the pitch and where he hit it. Unfortunate. And I love the gold glove card gets a bad reaction on a routine base hit. Oh, he's red. I don't love that. Just kind of hoping to get him through that inning. Yeah, I beat it into the ground. Wow, he beat it out. Okay. Guess that was a really bad animation for him. Okay. 2-homer game for Brooks Lee. Nice. I never hit that well with him when I used him on the God Squad. So I was facing lefties too, though. Oh man, brother, I am so sorry for. Nah. Okay. May the Lord be with you, son. There's only a dozen better lefties than that card. He has one of the worst pitch mixes in the game. All in all, I hope some Twins fans enjoyed that out there. Swung it the best that I had all night tonight. Yeah. We'll go through and take a look at some of the performances, I guess. First time using most of these cards. 2 hits, a home run. 3 hits with a double. Byron had 3 hits, but you can't tell because I've used him before. Brooks Lee. 2 home runs. I think that was the only hits he had. Didn't do a single thing with Brian Dozier. That's disappointing. I really used to love that card. Didn't do anything with Carlos. 1 for 3 with a homer and a 105 mile an hour line out with Joe Mauer. 1 for 3 and 2 hits. Or no, 1 with that 2-run home run. But yeah, I also didn't hate the pitcher. He wasn't terrible considering, you know, his control's not supposed to be that great on his pitches. His pars were decently big, but got a rage quit. Thanks for coming out. Man, I'm trying to see how long I've been live. I'm honestly starting to get kind of tired. I don't know that I got another 9-inning game in me, honestly. Randall Grichuk. I did not know he had changed teams, honestly. Just put the usual suspects on the bench. Yeah, I'll put him there. Why not? I'm not gonna lie, if I keep hearing my kid crying, I may just have to call it a night. You know, dad things. Don't really love that there's not another good option for center field for Kansas City. Nothing standing out to me anyways. I don't want to use too low over, like this is, it's not happening. Marcana would, but like I said, I don't want to go that low overall. Hello.
Oh, they already bothered me.
Yeah, she's still in there crying, so I'll go make another bottle. See if that helps. We may be done for the night, fellas. I'm pretty tired and Oops. Yeah, I do apologize, guys. I think I'm gonna have to call it a night. She's just extra fussy, and she's acting like her tummy's kind of bothering her. So, I typically try to shoot for at least a 4-hour stream, but I think I'm just gonna have to call it. I'll be back Friday and Saturday night. Like I said, I hope you're not just here for MLB The Show if you're coming around pretty frequently, because I'm quite excited about the Battlefield beta. So that will be the stream the next 2 times that I'm live. And then next weekend it'll be the same as well. Dang, we got a couple more people jumping in here. I'm sorry. I gotta go do dad things. I apologize. My daughter's just being fussy, and but yeah, like I said, won't be live tomorrow night. I gotta get up super early, go to work for 24 hours on Thursday. Then Friday night, gonna be hitting it hard, and they may be extra long streams. Honestly, I may try to see how early I can cut away to start a little earlier, and they will probably run. Battlefield is my jam when it comes to shooters, man. I used to know life Battlefield 4, Battlefield 1, Battlefield 3. So we're gonna definitely get as much as we can in 4 days this weekend, and then I don't think it's 4 days next weekend. I think it's Friday, Saturday, Sunday next weekend. Kind of stinks that I work Thursday this week, Friday next week, so I'm gonna kind of miss a day on both of those. I've got the EA app on my laptop, so I mean I'm gonna try to log on, but that would require people not calling 911, so doesn't seem real likely. But anyways, thank you, Kellen. Appreciate it. Thank you everybody for hanging out. Appreciate, spending time with me, keeping me company. Likes on the stream. We've hit a plateau here again, but I'm kind of hoping some of the changes to the overlays and whatnot will help get us off this plateau and get us rolling again. I'm trying to record and post more. I'm gonna try to get a whole bunch of videos. I've got like 3 recorded. I'm gonna try to get them all rendered and put together, make their thumbnails tomorrow, so that I can just probably schedule them for Thursday when I'm at work, Friday when I'm coming home. Appreciate it. I always expect you to be here. Like I said, I understand if some of the people that swing through every night don't come back because it's not going to be MLB The Show. I mean, I still may open it because we got the 1st August, but definitely going to be focusing more on the Battlefield beta. But that's it for tonight.